So today we don't have to only rely on fully charged batteries. Today we are going to be installing the BLUETTI's Charger 2 in our 2019 Ram ProMaster. So that means that while we are driving, okay, we get to at the same time charge all of our batteries, okay? Daddy girls, equipment, our phones, whatever else it is that need a charge. And on top of that, it may seem intimidating, but I guarantee you it is easy. So everything that we are going to be using today is going to be the unit itself, and that is the Charger 2. We're also going to be using the car battery cables, and those cables connect to the Ram ProMaster's battery. And we need the MC4 cables, and those are going to connect to the solar charging cables, which then connect to the unit itself. I'm gonna tell you a little secret. We already installed the unit itself yesterday, so what I'm gonna do is show you everything we did. But first of all, I want to show you where our battery is located in our Ram ProMaster. Unlike most vehicles, the battery would be like under the hood, but our battery is inside the inside our Ram, up under the driver's seat. Also, I want you to remember, when you're doing something like this, make sure that you always disconnect the negative cables first, or the negative terminal, okay? So ultimately, we don't know exactly where we want to install the Charger 2, so it's going to be laying back here on the floor right here so far, you know, just out the way. And also, I know that whenever we do install it, we want to make sure that it have, you know, some good ventilation. But we just ran it, you know, up the side walls of the van. You know, we kind of had it, you know, in the side walls, you know, out of the way, and then, you know, we had to pull it through a little hole right here, this hole that you see. And then we just kind of just shimmied it under the seat here, up under this cover piece right here. And then we just, you know, ran it from up under the seat. I don't know if that makes sense, you know, because like I said, we want this to be like in a, like, secure, you know, like out of the way. So right now I'm gonna start running my mouth and let Love explain to you everything that he's gonna do to get the Charger 2 installed into our 2019 Ram ProMaster.
All right, so now we're finna hook up the BLUETTI 2 charger to our battery. This is the fuse block that it came with, 75 amp fuse. All right, this connects to the positive terminal, and then I got my 2 wires, my cables, that I'm gonna connect to the negative and the positive. Perfect fit. When you're tightening up any post, you don't want to do it super tight, just a slight tug, because you don't want to break nothing. All right, here got a 75 amp fuse. Put that bad boy on first. I come with a washer. All right, positive cable. I'm gonna wrap it around here so I can kind of be out the way. All right, come with my next washer. All right, then my lock washer, my 1/2 inch nut. Tighten that bad boy up. Again, you just want to do it tight enough just for a slight tight. You don't want to go Hercules on it and break nothing. That's all set. Now, I can go to my negative terminal.
And that's the negative is what is called the hot terminal.
Yeah, this the hot. This is the where all your power come in at. So you don't want to touch these two together while you're working, or you're a short circuit something.
Oh, I always thought the hot one was the red one, just because it's red.
Because it's red, yeah. Right.
So what tools you putting on that? What you put on that? A lock.
Well, nah, this I don't have a. This is a lock nut, so I don't need a washer with that, because it automatically locks as I tighten it up. Oh. And this is a 10 millimeter, and like I say,
What's a 10 millimeter?
That's just the size of the nut that I'm locking in, 10 millimeter.
Oh.
And just for safety purposes, just give it a little. Oh, this 10 too. It's a 10 too. Just tight, but not super tight. All right, all that's connected. All set.
Okay, so here it is, the moment of truth. This is what we've been waiting for. Let's see if she gonna fire up. She fired up. Okay, so let's go around to the bike and then we go take a look at the apex and see if we're drawing some power from the alternator. Okay, so real quick, I had to make some adjustments. So when I tried to turn on the BLUETTI, I didn't see any power coming in from the charger tool. So what I did is I went in the house and I got a fan so that I can plug into the apex so that I could see that the thing was drawing some power. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna show you. As you can see, the BLUETTI it's charged at 100%, and I think that's, you know, it's not doing what I wanted it to do because it is fully charged. So what I'm gonna do is cut this fan on. I got this fan connected to it, so I'm gonna turn it up on high, and as you can see, it's drawing power. Okay, you can see it's pulling 32 watts right now. Okay, now to show you that the charger 2 works, I'm here in the app. Okay, don't pay my phone no mind because I broke it, but I'm gonna cut the charger 2 on, and I'm doing it here in the app. So, and the green light just came on so that you can see. Give it a second and you'll see that it'll start. It's going to be pulling power from the alternator, which it ain't really gonna make a difference because I'm at a full charge. So just giving it a second here to click on, and there you go. So we are drawing some power from the alternator, which is exciting, okay, because I ain't gonna lie, I kind of just freaked out here when I cut the thing on and I didn't see no power coming in, and that's because I didn't have anything pulling from the BLUETTI taking in the power. So I guess the way that this thing is fired up, the charger 2, it is not going to, you know, give any power to the apex because it have like some, I guess, some kind of built-in system to protect it from overcharging, if that makes sense. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Sprinkle your girl, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.